Hello there, podcaster. Back into it. What do we do?
Back into it for you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I'm back into it.
You made it sound like we're back from holidays.
And he doesn't even remember what we did on the show.
Life's going so fast, guys. It's
Who
all a
are we
blur.
now? We're just chop liver to you.
No, I'm back. I'm here. Back in the saddle. Feels good as well. We did a fun impossible phoner, but you have to listen further along the podcast because the best call came almost half an hour after we did it. And I also, as a bit of a surprise for you guys, I did record a chat with Ryan Reynolds, which you'll hear in this podcast as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You ready?
stop what you're doing and listen.
Live across Australia. It's radio. This is Ben, Liam, and Bell on Nova.
Good evening, Australia. Liam is back on the show.
Yeah, back from Liverpool, witnessed history. Oh my God, Premier League champions, haven't slept.
If you want to hear about Liam's adventures, we do talk about it quite deeply in the off-air podcast. Just search Ben, Liam and Bell wherever you get your pods from. But right now, it's the radio show, and we do this.
Do you not own a phone? Woke up this morning to a big photo dump from Ed Sheeran because he found his phone from 2015 and just posted all the old photos from 10 years ago.
Are you telling me Ed Sheeran hasn't owned a phone for 10 years?
In 2015, he did a post and he said, guys, I'm just going to email. I'm getting rid of my phone. And he put it away.
Do you think, though, it's easier to not have a phone if you have a personal assistant and a security guard and a driver and management and at least probably 20 people around you organising your life? If you want me, call my people?
I guess
can a regular person not have a phone?
I reckon you can. If it's me, for example, if I woke up in the morning and checked my emails, I probably wouldn't need a phone, right? Yes, you have to be contactable, but
what if you're at? I mean, you got kids. What if something happens to Freddie and your wife needs you instantly?
yeah, you get a beeper, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
It just puts out the bat signal for you,
Yeah.
and you rush home.
Well, that's the thing, because he put it away, and he probably had his team around him keeping him notified, but social media, all of that, he was off it, and he was just writing his music, and then today he uncovered his phone. Long story behind that with the lawsuit and everything. That's why he had to get this old phone out. But he then, just did this big photo dump. It's photos of him and Taylor Swift and Niall Horan and Harry Styles.
Very fringe heavy photos of Tay-Tay. For
Yes.
sure. That era.
Yeah. So 13, 24, 10, if you are like Ed Sheeran and you just don't have a phone, you just do not own a phone, call us.
How
Get
do
in
you?
touch.
Yeah, this is.
I think this is quite possibly the hardest impossible phoner we've done. I think if you don't have a phone, obviously you have to maybe have a partner who has a phone.
You could send a raven.
You could go to your neighbour's house, ask for their phone. Maybe you're at work, you can use the work phone.
Well, yeah, so we landline. If someone has a landline, do we count that as...
Yeah, I
That's
think that
okay.
counts. If you don't have a mobile phone and you're listening to the radio right now and you can somehow get in touch with us, 13 24 10 is the number. Taylor in Sydney, I don't know how you've called, but you don't have a phone?
No,
Oh, how old are you?
9, but I'm
Okay.
10 on Sunday.
Turning 10 on Sunday.
Happy birthday, Taylor. So I'm assuming you're calling on mum or dad's phone?
My brother,
Oh,
Yeah,
how old's your
right.
brother?
he's 12.
Yeah, look, thank you, Taylor, for your call. Thank you for getting in touch. But I feel like children, in my
that's
opinion,
fair.
I'm old school, but you shouldn't have a phone.
Yeah, I don't think
Yep.
I don't think you need a
So-
phone at 9.
Yeah.
Do you know, Taylor, at what age are you going to get a phone?
12.
12, yeah.
12, okay, yeah. Hi,
Thanks,
Mum.
Mum.
Hi, Mum. Yeah. Thomas, are you older than 9?
Yeah, mate, my brain's not, but I am.
So how old are you?
29, 30 this year.
Okay, so you're turning 30, and you don't have a phone?
No, I don't, no.
Actual?
Yeah, no, it's just a banana.
Right, so hang on, what are you calling on?
Banana phone.
What do you mean a banana phone? What's that?
It's sort of like an Android cross with an iPhone, but it just doesn't go through the 5G properly.
So you've got a phone that can call, but it can't do anything else.
Basically.
So you don't have social media on it and internet.
No, I'm not allowed. I've got a girlfriend.
What about maps? What about maps? If you wanted to sort of find something, do you have a sat nav on that phone or?
No, I've got the TomTom for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can tell your phone's. You can tell your phone is what it is
Yeah,
because
dude.
it's horrible.
It
phone
is
line.
awful. It's like you're calling on an actual banana. I think we'd have better phone quality if you did.
Tom, appreciate you calling. Here's the thing, though. You do have a phone. I know it hasn't got all the features.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. We
I
have to
also
go
love.
again.
I do love how you're using the tom-tom. Like you are stuck.
Yeah, wow,
in the
that's
dark
a
ages.
flashback.
13, 24, 10. It's the impossible phoner.
Mhm.
We're not happy with any of
No,
those.
not yet.
Do you not have a phone? Give us a buzz.
We did just have a child on, though. What's our minimum age? Would we say
No,
like
you have to be. You have to be like 21 or older.
21?
No,
Legal
18.
drinking age in America.
No, 18.
Yeah, 18.
All right, we'll go Australia for the legal drinking age. That's fine. Bandana joins us now in Melbourne. As someone you work with doesn't have a phone?
Hey, so yes, I have a work colleague. He's 45, 46 years old, and he's never had a phone.
Yeah, right. And
Wow.
so how do you get onto him?
I message his wife.
See, that's what I mean. You always, I get it. Like, it's a cool idea to be like, I don't have a phone, but someone around you is getting annoyed because
Yeah.
they're getting all your correspondence. Do you know
That
what I
is
mean?
true.
Like, just text my wife if you need me.
Yeah.
That's really good. I still have a hunger though to speak to someone who doesn't
Yeah, I want
have
to
a
actually
phone.
speak to someone so we can get the inner psyche. Like, I get unplugging and not having social media and that sort of thing, but not having a phone just seems wild.
Natalie joins us now. Good evening, Natalie. Do you not have a phone?
I actually have a phone, but my dad's in his 60s, and the way to contact him is either through the home phone or I've set on his iPad Viber where it's my husband's number, so I call him through Viber through his iPad. If he goes to a shop,
So,
Yeah.
me and my mum actually have to find him with our car, like generally.
Oh,
And he's
of
on the phone with me
course.
now.
Right, so you call him on an iPad, which is wild in itself, but if he leaves home, then you just have no contact.
No contact, and if it's been a long time, Mum will call me panicking, and we have to get in the car and try to find him.
And Natalie, sorry, did you just say he's on the phone now? So have you called him through with using that Viber app?
Home phone. I'm in the home phone.
Oh, so what's your name,
The
sir?
home phone.
What's your name?
Zoran.
Zoran.
So Zoran, you're on the home phone right now.
Yes. Because I thought it's 19th century, but it's 20 or 21st, is it?
Yeah. And so, what, do you enjoy? I mean, I know many people your age do love the iPad. Do you bring it with you sometimes so your daughter Natalie can reach you on Viber if she needs to?
Yeah. Usually I use the home phone because I've got back injury and I very rarely go out, and that's why. If I go out, they can't contact me anyway.
Yeah. So you've never had a mobile phone?
No.
Oh man, they're pretty
Wow.
good. Like we could send you one.
Generally.
We could even like these old ones, right? It's had this game called Snake. Blow your mind. If you've never had a phone before, we give you a Nokia.
No.
Hours of fun, mate. Hours of fun. Not interested. Okay.
Hey, Zo,
Never had a phone.
mate, because you've gotten in touch with us through your daughter, we're going to give you some dinner tonight. How does some Guzmani Gomez sound?
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't mind a bit of Guzmani Gomez?
Love it.
Pardon?
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that, mate. Guzmani
You'll
Gomez.
love it. You'll love it.
It only serves 100% free-range chicken and their delicious Guerrero marinade caramelizers on the grill for the perfect char. Try it today.
I feel like that counts as a success.
That's a success.
That's just it. We'll take that.
The Ben, Liam and Bell podcast.
I am on cloud nine, Ben and Bell. I saw my team Liverpool win the Premier League at Anfield, first time winning with fans in the stadium in 35 years. And it was very nice for you guys to let me off of work the last couple of nights. You guys just did the show by yourselves. I also saw Wrexham, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's team. You might have seen that show, Welcome to Wrexham, on Disney+. They bought this small team in the fifth tier of English football and have brought them all the way up to the second tier. So they've been promoted back to back to back. And it was this crazy trip. But obviously, it was way more business than pleasure. It was a content retrieval trip.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I sold it to Nova. And Nova were like, that's great as long as you come back with lots of content, which is what I've done.
Which is so weird because, like, looking at your Instagram, it looks like just a lot of fun. Just a lot
Yeah, I know,
of
and that's the thing.
beers,
But
a lot
you
of
always
soccer
see
games.
you always see the flares and the fun and the screaming, but you don't see the relentless hard work behind the scenes. And you might have seen on my Instagram as well, Belle, I had a photo with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, my gosh. Incredible.
So he was there.
Just incredible.
Blake Lively, his wife, was there as well
Oh, my gosh. Serena.
from Gossip Girl.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
How close to her were you?
Well, I spoke with her, so as close as you could humanly get. Well, not as close as you could humanly get, I suppose.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
That's reserved for Ryan.
No, you didn't.
Well, I've got photos to prove it all.
What?
And also, whilst I was there, because it was a trip for the show, I brought my iPhone out, and this is just before the game, and I've got my phone out, and I've recorded a quick little chat with Ryan Reynolds.
G'day, Ryan Reynolds. Liam Stapleton here from Nova in Australia.
Oh, wow. You're a long way from home.
Yeah, but I'm strictly here for business.
Oh, so this is a content retrieval trip of sorts.
Yeah, that's exactly right, yeah.
That's excellent. You clearly work very hard for your radio show.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. Moment of your time, Ryan. Blake Lively controversy. Can we go there?
I prefer not to.
So fair. Question had to be asked.
I completely get it.
How are you feeling about your team Wrexham getting promoted back to back to back today, making history?
It's a dream come true.
Yeah, I can imagine. Deadpool 4, is it going to happen?
I've got a world exclusive just for you. It's being written currently.
Wow, what a scoop. This is huge for my content retrieval trip. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Liam. Where can I hear this?
Your best option is the Ben, Liam and Bell podcast.
Go, I'll check it out.
Yeah, you guys are very welcome. And I know it's we don't get a lot of big stars in this show. Normally that's Smallsy after us. But now we can say we have one of the biggest stars in the world.
That's like, for me, that's like the bare minimum you could have done is got an AI generator and wrote a 20-second bit.
Insane.
That was him.
No.
That was him. What do you think? I just got a photo with him for myself and forgot to record a chat for the show or something?
You even got a video as well.
I mean,
but
that would
still.
obviously go against everything I promised with this content retrieval trip, and it's not what happened. It's actually not what happened. But yeah, and Deadpool 4, world exclusive. Keep an eye out for that one.
You can't make a fake Ryan Reynolds say there's going to be a Deadpool 4.
It could be
I think it's illegal.
Yeah.
I think you've
Well,
just...
that was him though. So
It's not!
That was him.
The Ben, Liam and Bell podcast. It's very nice. I can't even... I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13 24 10. We'd love to know, what did you find out about them after you broke up? If there was a secret or something you found out after the breakup, we want to hear it. There's this guy that posted on Reddit, and he said that after he broke up with his girlfriend, who he thought was 48 years old, turns out, no, sorry, he thought she was 27, turns out she was 48.
Whoa, big age gap.
So he's 26. They dated for 4 years. He thought she was a year older than him. Turns out she was, 22 years older than him. And he only found out because after they broke up, he was like packing up her stuff and found her passport and saw her
for real?
birth year. And then questioned her about it, and she came clean and said, yeah, I'm actually 48. And then he's posted a few red flags that he says, I probably should have seen these red flags, such as she was very obsessed about her skin and appearance. He never met any of her friends, but she always said, oh, they're a bit older than me. And he also never met her family. So for 4 years, that's a bit...
Also, her references would have just been, like, he'd be like, oh, you're in The Simpsons? And she's like, oh, no. And then, like, she's like, oh, remember that funny thing in MASH? He's like, what? Never watched that.
That's a massive age gap. It's impressive that she was, 48, and he thought she was in her mid-20s.
I mean, she must have looked good for her age. Either that, or he's got nothing between the ears.
Give me your skin routine, sweetheart.
Am I right?
honestly-
Don't gatekeep, hun.
All the comments on Reddit is everyone just being like, okay, if she looks 27,
Yeah.
we need to know
Slay
how.
queen.
We need to know how. We do have prizes up for grabs to our favourite caller, 13 24 10. What did you find out about them after you broke up?
We got 2 tickets to her Fountain of Youth.
Oh my gosh.
13 24 10 is our number again. Give us a buzz. What did you find out after the breakup?
Jamie, good evening. What did you find out?
Oh, mate, 7 years, I helped her through everything. And one day, when I went to pick her up from work, I found out that she had been sleeping with her boss at the childcare centre. 7 years, not good.
Oh, Jamie, I'm sorry.
sorry, mate.
That's just a straight up sad one, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks for sharing though, mate. You have a great night.
Rebecca in Sydney, good evening. What did you find out about them after the breakup?
So she told me she was a lesbian. She told me she had never been with a man. Turns out she was married to a man and had 3 kids.
Oh, God.
Hang on, Rebecca. But was she divorced or still married?
Still married.
Yeah,
That's
right. I mean, that's
crazy.
a whole lot to unpack.
You were just an outlet, I guess. How long were you together?
About a year.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this wasn't just a
And
once-off.
did you blow it up? Like, did you tell the husband or did you just leave her?
I'm still stewing on it.
How
did you- that.
You've got to
How
digest.
did you
You've
find
got to
out?
digest. So a friend of hers came across my path in a setting and just said, "Oh yeah, her and her husband and her kids." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you think you know some people, huh?
A year as well.
I think a lot of these are just going to be like, they were cheating on me the whole time.
Yeah.
If you put on our podcast as you go to sleep, this one's for you.
Earlier in the show, we were doing our segment, The Impossible Phoner. We set a pretty big challenge. We said, call us if you don't have a phone.
And obviously that comes with its own logical challenges.
Yep. And we did speak to a man, an elderly man. We were connected via his daughter, and he didn't have a phone, but we were speaking through an app on his iPad. So that was a success. But the reason we've had to stop the show for this is I've been told we've gotten a call from a man called Matthew.
It's pretty late.
It's pretty late. He doesn't own a phone. He joins us now. So what are you calling us from?
From payphone.
Whoa!
How old are you, Matt?
I'm 33.
Oh, dude.
So did you hear us talking about this on the radio and then you had to go and make your way to a payphone?
Yeah, no, I was on my way to my mate was driving on the way to a date, and I'm like, oh, pull over so I can speak to them.
So hang on, and your mate was driving, so do you not have a car either?
No, I don't have a car either.
Dude, what do you do? Do you have a job?
No, I'm caring for my mother at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. See, that's sweet because I was like, oh, this is cute. He doesn't have a phone. And I was like, oh, he doesn't have a car. Red flags. But no, that's very sweet. So,
I've got
Matt,
plenty of red flags. Don't worry about it.
so, Matt, that's amazing. So, payphone. How often are you using payphones, or is this a once-off?
Every now and then, not that often though. Like, there's a home phone at home, but I don't really use that either. Just
Yeah, I mean,
just rock up to people's houses like the old days.
yeah. Wow, just do the pop in. Yeah. Well, because normally payphones are reserved for kidnappers and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
To make calls.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have one of our family members.
Did you say you were going on a date, Matt?
Yeah, I'm on my way, but I had to delay that maybe a
Yeah,
little bit.
right. Worst part is you can't text your date to say you're running late.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's that thing of like, yeah, I'll pick you up. I'm going to be dropped at your house, and then you'll have to drive me. And if the date goes well, I'll just rock up at your house in a few days because we won't be able to call.
Can I ask, Matty, if you've got no phone at home, have you at least got a computer?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't really use it, to be honest.
So, how did you meet this person? Like, if you've got no dating apps, there's no Tinder,
Met
nothing
her
like
out and then just organised Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Yeah,
And
nice.
so, does she think it's cool that you don't have a phone?
I don't even know if she knows.
that? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. So we're going to find
You're
out.
about to find out.
Yeah, that's it.
She's about to find out, mate. Yeah.
Matthew, do you think you could come to this same payphone again tomorrow night and let us know how your first date goes and let us know how it goes when you drop that you don't have a car and don't have a phone and see what she reckons?
I could do that, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
So, mate,
all right.
same. I mean, obviously, we have to be very specific. It does need to be the same time because we, and we'll answer the call and we'll have another chat with you.
You call us because we can't call you, okay? Good luck on the date.
All right, thank you.
See you, Matty.
W's in the chat for this pod.
There is a question that has taken the internet by storm. I'm seeing it everywhere. I'm sure you are too. The question is, who would win in a fight between a gorilla and 100 men?
Yeah, no, this is everywhere at the moment. Oh my gosh. You guys, I know what your answer is going to be, being men, but.
Well, it might surprise you. I think the gorilla would win.
There is no way. There is in no world where that gorilla
Well, I mean,
would
it
beat
depends
100
on
men.
the men.
And here we go.
If it's 100 UFC fighters, but if we had 100 men from Nova Entertainment,
yep,
I don't think they're going to bring, and myself included, I don't think I'm going to do much. You punch a gorilla in the face, it'll rip both of your arms off.
As long as the team is somewhat unified, all you have to do is just run and jump on it, and the sheer weight would hold it down. Like the gorilla.
No.
Yes, it
the
does.
gorilla is. Do you know how
So
strong and
powerful.
big gorillas are?
Do you know how many people 100 men are? That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but to Liam's point, what type of men? Because online I've seen that you can't use
Me.
any objects
100 of
or
me.
weapon. Okay, again, I rest my case. Gorilla.
100 of me.
obviously.
No, it just wouldn't. In fact, I actually put this into ChatGPT. I said, who would win in a fight, 100 men or a gorilla? And then it said, in almost all scenarios, 100 men would win against a single gorilla. if they are coordinated and willing to fight.
Of course it's going to say that because ChatGPT
Uses
GTP
logic.
and no, they want people to like AI. It wants you to like
He
it.
wants you to be
more
close.
AI. Don't even get me started on
What
that.
are you talking about?
Because it will say, yeah, you human, you can take it out before AI comes and takes us out in 10 years. It wants us to love it.
It gives it a little summary. It says the gorilla, and I think this is true, it says the gorilla would destroy individuals, but not the group. The group wins.
But what's your actual tactic here?
So that
What are
Bum
you gonna
rush it.
do?
Everyone
What,
runs
and
at
just
it.
squish it? You wouldn't squish it.
I'd go for the eyes. If there was 15 guys in front of me, and if there was 15 me, and they all jump onto it, I'd be going for the eyes.
Put it this way, I would be hoping for the last shift.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the first of the 100.
There would
running
be
it, you know
some
what I mean?
noblemen who would have to get
there would be
squished.
a sort of rock paper scissors sort of situation
It's
before.
like when you watch a movie like Troy and all the troops are lined up,
Yeah.
and you're always like, oh, I wouldn't want to be at the front because they get slaughtered straight
That's what
away.
normally they put the sort of in the old films like the slaves and stuff at the
Yeah,
front.
for sure, for sure. So tonight I want to know 13, 24, 10. What does your partner think they can do? If there's something like, if you're particularly, you'd say it's male skewed. If your partner reckons they can do something and you just totally don't believe them, 13, 24, 10.
Yeah, this does hark back to that whole thing. It was like, what, 2 years ago now, where there was that other trend of people saying men somehow believe that they could land a plane if they had to.
Yep.
And I remember, Ben, you said, yeah, I
could do
totally,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
insane.
All right,
behavior.
13, 24, 10. What does your partner think they can do and you think it's rubbish?
There are these things that pop up where I am going to say it, men think that they can do things that you absolutely can't, i.e. we had the men think that they could land a plane if they had to, etc., etc.
I just think, though, Bill, that you have no confidence in yourself. I think you have to have more self-belief.
No, I think men just think that they're
So-
like God's given you, like, oh, I can do anything. When
So-
in reality, no.
Let's say you're put in a situation, it's 100 of you and a gorilla. Are you just going to lay down and die?
100 of me.
Yes.
I would love that gorilla. I would pet it. I would feed
No,
it.
it's angry. It's
and
really mad.
It's you or it.
Yeah.
Then take me. The
Take
gorilla
all
wins.
100 of me.
Come on.
Yep.
Nikki joins us in Sydney. What does your partner think they can do?
He thinks he can do the aerobics class that requires coordination. And I went to a class with him one time and I said, don't stand near me, don't act like you know me. And he was lifting his left leg with his left arm instead of the opposite. It was highly embarrassing.
Yeah, Nikki, I can just picture that. Have you seen those videos online of there's like reformer Pilates class and then they like a whole footy team of men go and try it and they all suck?
Yeah, no, it's such a thing. It's like because it's the type of training, right? Like if you got on the bench press and the traditional things, like whatever, like Pilates is for girls. But I tell you, you'll feel it in places of your ass that you didn't know existed.
That's right. Yeah, you went through a
Oh
reformer
yeah, I
Pilates
did a little
phase.
reformer month.
Melanie in Melbourne, what does your partner think they can do?
My partner has got the biggest ego where he thinks he could slam dunk over any professional basketball player. There is.
How tall is he?
He's just under 6 foot.
Sorry, okay, yeah. I was hoping you'd say just over.
Now, I'm 6'2" and I can't touch the rim.
You're not 6'2", Ben.
Literally, well, I'm telling you, I'm 6'4" and I'm nowhere near it.
No,
So
Melanie, they are both 5-something.
Oh, come on.
We're in the sixes. We're clear in the sixes, and we both have very big feet.
You're not. You're not. You're small, weak boys.
Very strong boys.
You know
with
what?
big
No,
feet.
actually, stuff it. I will back myself against a gorilla. I'm sick of being backed into this corner.
Yeah, come on.
Let's fight a gorilla together.
And that's it.
Liked that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.